Hello, hello. It's Mark here. I'm still working on my blog today and wanted to make another video of how I'm actually doing the comparisons so you guys can see how I'm doing it. I was just looking into different people. I was looking um, into the Anthony Quinn connection here. Anthony Quinn, a big time 50s Hollywood icon, who played in Zorba the Greek, this movie here, and other famous movies. And I think he is also Aristoteles Onassis, who was at his time the richest man in history, or the richest man in the world, where he portrayed the typical Greek entrepreneur. And I think these two are the same: Aristotle Onassis, the entrepreneur, and Anthony Quinn, the big-time Hollywood guru. And then I looked into a bunch of other people. Like there was a person that starred next to him, and that woman was called Irene Papas. Um, Wait, she's here. That's Irene Papas, and she reminded me a lot of Sophia Loren, and so I was just about to check that if they're the same. I mean, right here you can see there's a lot of similarity. Lorraine is a bit of a. They say Lorraine is Italian and Papas is Greece. Is a Greek actress, so that's not a far fetch. And but we know that she's actually a Jewish woman, and so that's where that Middle Eastern flavor is coming from. But if she can speak the languages, she of course can portray both of these women perfectly. And here where the ears of Sophia Loren right side and Irene Papas the left. And look at that feature right here. It looks very much alike. And also the lower lobe. But I have to find more pictures for her. And I'm just about busy sorting them in. And then she also reminded me of Monica Bellucci, who then in return thought might as well just be an alter of Iris Berben. So you don't know. Probably Iris Berben is actually, and we know already Iris Berben has played already like 10 different roles, like so many. And she was Ofra Haza, and she was another Israeli singer, and she was so many other people. So these people are all connected. So yeah, I was just about doing the sorting in here. I have a 45, another 45 for Papas, and then I have her writing once more. And I need to find the autograph of Sophia Loren and then put it next to the other woman and then see what they look like. And I'd say they're probably the same. I don't know. You know, probably they're not the same, but they might be sisters probably. Hmm. It's Papas of Greece and Lorraine. Yeah. Like the features of this woman look a bit more stronger, more Italian features, and from her it's more like she's more like a bit of a sex kitten or like a feline woman, a very very like a cat. Almost. She looks like very um sensual features. She has but we know that you can do a lot with makeup and then that's her husband, and so I also need to compare the husbands as well. We're gonna get to that. There's so much stuff lying around here. Okay, then here we have another frontal here for her. And another autograph. Okay, that was the comparisons. And was Bellucci. Let's put gotta rename this folder here. That was 1964 for Monica Bellucci, and then I gotta check if she's also the Bourbon, the Suburban. That's 15 years of a gap, but that's possible. Okay, that's two short biographies. Yeah, that's not priority. Priority right now is the Papa's woman here. That would be a 0, a frontal, and another graph, and then we have here a multi-shot for her. Because you know, in this picture where she's seen here, that's Irene Papas in the 70s playing a Trojan woman. And she looks totally like Monica Bellucci in The Passion of the Christ, where she plays Mary Magdalene, the sinner. I mean, look at this. I mean, it's completely the same. I mean, let me see the picture. Let me see. I mean, you know which picture I'm talking about, right? Let me see. Bellucci, Passion of the Christ. So that would actually be was actually a pretty good role for her. So that's, you can probably remember that. But I meant the one where she is looking upward. Where she's this one right here, this one, where she's looking upward to Jesus, and he holds his hand out. And then let's quickly rotate this and see how it matches up against the other picture. So that would be Bellucci left side, and here that would be Papas. And see what I'm talking about? Let's here tweak a bit with the faders here, a bit darker. That's all you need to do. A bit less contrast, and then let's see how it looks. I mean, can you see how similar these are? They're so incredibly similar. It's ridiculous. Here, right there. You can even make it more like this. See? There's a lot of similarity right there. Let's take that one. Papas. And that is Bellucci. She's in Jerusalem. And she's in Troy. And they're so similar. Especially look at the chin here, see that? Very similar. Mouth, etc. Noses too. See the nose, the bow on the nose here, see that? The nostrils, as you call it. Everything very much the same. Bellucci versus Papas. So I say there's a lot of similarity. Right there. Okay, let's save this one as well. Okay, so yeah, we have to go with structure. Like this guy's profile I already have, but then we also need. Let's first sort this crap in here. That was Bellucci with another 90. Of course, for Iris Bourbon, I already have 3 other folders with a lot more material. So, okay, we can close that for now, and that we can close also for now. We don't need it right now. Let's first sort our stuff in here. Okay, that's the husband. We were looking at Sophia here. Okay, let's do it like this. That would be Papas in the frontal here. That's a comparison here. That's a multi-shot for Papas. And then this here was the movie where she starred. I already have that one. And then let's put that straight in here. This one can go away. That's another 90 for Papas. And then here's the Papa's once more in the 90. Here she is in the 45. And here's the frontal. Of course, she's still smiling and stuff, and going to Cannes and to all the film festivals and saying that she's still hot and that she's still making movies and blah 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 blah. I'm not used to anything from my faithful Jews. I know them by now. But what would our world be without them? Would be completely boring, and we would have nobody to idolize, because these people are our idols in these modern days. They are the ones that when you get married, you choose your marriage dress to look like Pippa Middleton or Kate Middleton, and even when you look at your grandmother, who is 70 years old, she's still wearing the same hairstyle that the Queen had at her coronation ceremony in the 50s. And that's not a lie. That's just how the world works. Everybody tries to imitate somebody. Everybody needs somebody to look up to. All right, then let's see how much material we have. Do we have frontals? Yes, we have. Let's make a few more here. Okay, let me see. We have not we only have from Lorraine only a bunch of not good ones. These are not high quality here. I'm not satisfied with that, really. Not really satisfying. You see? Probably we should start comparing the autographs. It would be a lot faster. They both have a bold chin. Let me see. I think Sophia Loren was a small woman. Probably have to see what the okay. Yeah, see the eyes here on the right. See here the shade of the eye. That's very similar. Then they actually do have a strong nose, both of them. The mouth as well. See, very fleshy mouth, very kissy mouth, very sensual. Okay, that would be the frontals of Papa's and Lorraine. Okay, let's make a bunch of comparisons here. Let me see. But you know the cheeks are different actually. Or are they? No, not so terribly much. It's the noses. Okay. That would be the skull. Nah, that's not so good, such a good picture. Let's go to see if we have more in the 45. Do we have a 45 for both of them? We see that's Lorraine here. Not too much of an ear, but probably can use it anyway. I think these I've done already. Yeah, these two I've compared already. So let's. I want another Sophia Loren shot. Let me see. Let me find another 45 for the Lorraine. And these people still alive. Sophia Loren is like probably 80 by now or older. They're still in all the magazines, etc. The glamour magazines. And we need something with an ear. Something with an ear. Where is she? Here she looks different actually, the nose. Let's just take a couple of them. That's Lorraine in 45. Okay. What else we have here? I think Sophia Loren also has remarkable teeth, I think. I think the teeth might be a good giveaway for her. And overall shape of the skull. That's actually a pretty good ear. And another graph as well. That's very good. Let me see the graph. This graph right here looks just like this one, see? Now let's see if it matches with that. Not so terribly much. Not so terribly much. I think they're not the same. Or are they? Let's put the other autograph here. Display. Crap, it's still too big. It's smaller. Okay, snapshot. So, let me see. Do you see this feature? This feature right here. It's actually not so far away from here. And I mean, overall, you can say that there is a certain similarity. Like the way she is drawing these rounds, these spirals here, you see, blah blah blah, spiral, and here's spiral, spiral. I mean, there's a lot of similarity. So I think they're actually not so far apart. It might actually be the same signature. Might be the same. Okay. Now that we have that crossed off, let's look at the mouth once more here. The mouth probably. And then we're gonna look at the husband as well. See the skull. They both have this cheekbone here, the cheekbone. See the Sophia Loren signature. Then they have the rift very strong here, the nose rift very strong. The cheekbone. I mean, there's quite a similarity there. Quite a similarity. That's the mouth. Yeah, they're very close. I mean, if she's not a really huge woman, then they're probably the same. I mean, look at the rift here. Then both the nose as well. The nose that has here the typical. The thing. This whole area here where the nose is falling to the side. It's also very much the same. So we have the mouth, the rift, and then look at this here. I mean, this thing here that's running like that. It's also for both women. And the nose as well. I mean, a lot of similarities. A lot. Okay, now there you go. Yeah, replace. Okay, what else can we do? She had a good ear here. So we had Papa's. Let's look at the ears, okay? That's Lorraine and that's Papa's. Now here, look at the brows here. The brows. There's a lot of similarity as well. Of course, the hair is similar because they have this typical movie star look here. A lot of like beautiful wavy hair and stuff. Look at the hairline here. Same hairline, pretty flat hairline here. Then at the brows, look at the brows. I mean, come on. I mean, she looks very much alike. I say that's an alter. Chin as well here. So you have hair. You have the hair. That's Lorraine and that's Papa's. Then you have the hair roots here, pretty flat. Okay. Then you have the nose. Also, see here the nose. They both have this kind of a little bit of a beak here. The mouth is again the same. And then the eyes. Look at this picture here. The inside of the eye. Same for both. And then, I mean, the eye is just so fucking similar. It's ridiculous. There's so many similarities here. And the mouth as well. I mean, let's look at the husband, and then uh, what else could we do? We could make the voice. Um, let's look at the height for both women. Let's look at the height. And first sort these here into the compared folder. These two compared folder. Then we need an overview. Wait. Okay, I have done that already, so I don't need to do that again. What did we want to check the height, right? So let's see. I know that Sophia Loren is a very small woman. Okay, let's go to IMDb here. Most of the time the fastest way. Oh, by the way, I wanted to introduce you guys to my wonderful fruit salad made of grapes, milk, strawberries, who are already losing a bit taste because they were made like a day ago, but still good. Mmm. And wonderful maple syrup. And to that, I take a little bit of a biscuit. Mmm. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, let's look at Sophia Loren. Here, into the Olymp of the crypto royalty here of our planet Earth. Mmm. With all these famous names. And so we have the birthday here, 34. Of course they say Rome, Italy, but that's a joke. I mean, they always just pick they pick just an important city and then they say, okay, I'm from this or that city, but that's not true actually. That would be 1934. Sophia. Let's look at her full bio and see, oh, she's a younger sister. Did you see that? Maria Sciolone. Maria Sciolone. Only one picture. With Sister Maria Sciolone, 1961. But that looks actually... Well, that looks actually different. She looks a bit more like... Probably Mary and Faithful, I don't know. You know, I can't follow all the leads. It's just too much stuff to work through. It's impossible. I can't. It's beyond my capacities. Okay, let's go. We wanted the height, right? So she's 174. I'd say probably that's a lie. She's probably even smaller than that. And then we want the height of what you get, Irene Papas. Irene Papas. You know, it would be so much fun if I was in charge of the world. I could just, you know, I could just say these people are the same. I could arrest them, and that would settle the issue. I could just, I could take their fingerprints and their DNA and just send it to the lab and get it back. It would be so easy. But like this, it's a lot more work. How tall is Irene Papas? Let me see if I find an answer here. Let me go to IMDb. Here she is. Let's see how tall she is. And she say her husband is called Alkis Papas. Let me look at this dude. Alkis Papas. Okay. Can't find anything about him. Can't find her height either. She was a dear friend of Katharine Hepburn. Well, of course. And here you see, here that's the movie I talked about, the Trojan woman, die Troerinnen in German. So Katharine Hepburn, who we know was Anne Frank, or played Anne Frank, the Jewish girl, that was supposedly killed and stuff. And so, you know, we can argue forth and back. Was the Holocaust real or not? And is it a lie? But, you know, these people are actually shaping our history. And so the story of Anne Frank is a lie. But stories like that happened, you know. Stories like that happened in Nazi Germany. And here you see the affair with Marlon Brando. Of course, they're all from the bigger family compound. So these people all know each other. So let me see. Let me take some more pictures of her husband then. Carlo Ponti. At least he only has one husband, so it makes it a lot easier for me because this is Carlo Ponti. Okay, let's take a snap really quick here. Carlo Ponti at 45. That would be 1912. Carlo Ponti, and that's a 45 angle. And let's look at some more pictures here of this dude. Those are very good pictures actually. That's really easy to work with. Okay, that's Ponti and Lorraine. 45 and Lorraine. Like that. And the face is so funny. And the hat is even funnier. Okay, that would be Ponti in a 60 and Lorraine. This hat is killing me, man. Okay, that's not so much detail. Let's leave that out. That's a good 90. Ah, very nice. The nose as well here for both. But I tell you what, she has here much more Semitic features. I think she's not the same woman. I mean, look at that. I mean, that's a 90 for Lorraine, and for that other guy, it's also 90. I mean, it's doesn't look the same. Okay, that's another 90. Yeah, she has very Semitic features. That's Ponti 90, Lorraine 90 once more. Very Semitic. Okay, that's a great shot for Ponti. Okay, let me see what else we have here. And that must be the sons probably. Okay. Sophia Loren, Carl Ponti, Eduardo Ponti. Okay. That's one of the sons probably. Let me see. Looks kind of funny. See what else we have. That's more sons. Okay, here they're getting older but still at it. Let me see the Ponti dude. Yeah, these people get really old. Like, they are really, I mean, they never quit, you know. It feels so good to them to, oh my god, people still remember my movies. Oh my god, I still feel so great, you know. I can Could go fly to Rome or Greece and get me a young lover, like 30 years old or even younger, because of my stardom. And oh my God, I just can't have enough of this adoration and adulation and stuff, and more ceremonies and more prizes and shit. And so these people never quit. I mean, they die 100 years old with 50 prizes under their belt, and their kids are keep doing what they do, and they just never stop doing what they do. I mean, it's um, there's not a chance. Okay, let's sort these in really quick. And the papa's dude, her husband. Okay, then that would be the sons. Put this one in here for family probably. Then Ponty 90 and Loren 90. That you gotta split that one and put one in here and one in here. Okay, and that is a sister, they say, Maria Scaloni. I just even don't want to get into the sister because it's gonna be too much work. Don't. I discovered her only by accident anyway. So that would be let's double that one. Can use it for both. And that would be another 45 for her here, another 45, and for him too, 45, I think. Yeah, that's a 45. Then these two, that is the hat, it's so hilarious. That hat just kills me. Okay, and then we have profile shots for both of them. Double it, sort into the profile folder, and here another one for profiles. Okay, double it, profile here. Okay, let me take another bite of my salad. Ah, I love strawberries. I think I never had that mix before. Strawberries, grapes, milk, and um, tree sap. Okay, let me see how long is my video so far. Already, is it half an hour already? I can't even see. Okay. Nah. Yeah, it's about half an hour. I think I gotta make a stop here, and probably make another video later. Or you guys can even see. So now these pictures that I would have here in the compared folder, I would then upload. I would make a new thread at my blog, open a new thread, and then put these pictures in, or write some funny comments. So these pictures would go on there, and that's how you would see them then. And everybody in China, in America, or in Europe, or in Antarctica can see them. And yeah, that's how this works. They haven't shut down our internet yet, so we can still do that stuff. Okay, then I wish you a good day and watch an old movie of Sophia Loren. Bye.